Okay, let's continue. Uh, it might be time to not empower because the RNG's kind of terrible. And I'm not gonna go any higher just yet until this trap is also at 131. Of course, a Waller had to appear. Gonna go past it. If it wants to be taken out, it will follow me. Of course, nearly got caught. Probably a double kill. Almost. Nice. Took it out with the Oculus Ring instead. Okay, nice floor. Speed. I think I want to clear out stuff first. Okay, while they're frozen. Okay. Down. This is a little messy now. This is a very dense GR130. One down. Two. Three. I did all the work already, shield. Too late. Where's the... Power to end. Nice. Bit of bonus Oculus Ring there, and done. I pressed too early. Aw, come on.
The blood runs true within you.
Okay, another one. Okay, so now we have a problem. Yeah, unlucky I couldn't get it rounded because I didn't empower for one. The game was like, haha, you didn't empower. Alright, so now the problem is that if I open the 130, I'm gonna be clicking on something else really fast. Unless they all fail, obviously. So I think the best thing to do now is to open a 131 because then I can click different things. The funny thing though is that in this method, I'm always working on my main gems. I cannot click on any like zero rank gem or any other gem. That's the downside of playing this method. It's not even about the time necessarily, it's just the fact that in this method of GR selecting, all I'm doing is I'm working around only my three main gems. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. How are you doing? Hey, Deuce. Yeah, I saw you were on the number one yesterday. Congrats, by the way. I didn't get to be at the end of page one. Oh, you got your clear now? How far? I was zero augment with zero potion powers all the way to 138 yesterday. I almost cleared 140 yesterday. My my altar is still like that. 000 because I wanted to see how far I can go without the altar completion as well. So yesterday I almost see I'm on 138 from yesterday. So I did 122, 125, 128, 131, 133, 135, 136, 138. Yeah. Yeah, you were first already yesterday. And then now you're telling me you got the nice. Wow. 2006, huh? I thought I was thinking that, by 3K, but hmm, interesting. Wait, what is this gem doing? Are you killing so fast that you can't get back your resource? Is that what it is? Wow, I want this amulet. I just got my range damage reduction today. Oh, okay, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, okay, that makes sense. I I mean, I was thinking about that. That was what I was thinking the next thing. I just wasn't sure. I was like, what else could that be? And then I was like, oh, it must be the other thing then. I was about to get there. I was about to mouse over because I'm so used to when I see Wolf Companion, I immediately think to myself of the Sliver of Terror style, which is vanishing powder. I don't like special recipe myself, but yeah, this is a but man, yeah, you even have a cooldown on your one of your rings. That's usually how I played in season 32 as well and 24. And I even explained about it earlier today. There's usually going to be one cooldown ring. However you can do it, you need to do it. Generally speaking. Yeah, Vala power. That's what I like. That's why I reforged as well. I need. And you know what's funny about your thrill? Your thrill could be archery because the two-handed crossbow is the point of that with the archery usually. But I can see why it stayed. But like generally speaking, the but I guess you're playing the crit hit damage from here, like from your rings. But yeah, I did 138 yesterday. Yeah, 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 they are CC'd. So zero augment there. I didn't fish. It was 1 1 1 1 1 and then 4. My 138 was the fourth try. And then I tried 5 times 140. The first one was 1528 and then the fourth one was also 1528. I was so close to getting end of page 1 yesterday by like this paragon 1100 like 30 or something like that. I could have been yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, for me it might take a little longer. Well, it depends, I guess, my gameplay. So it depends. For me it'll take a little longer because I don't fish. I mean, in season 32 I didn't fish for my 149 anyway. It was like under 100 keys to do it. And it's not like I'm gonna stop playing at 2K Paragon. This season, like if I play enough, I think this season might I can try to play. If I'm playing this much right now consistently, I can get to the 4K. Of course, I need to stop talking in town, but uh, I want to get zero augment done though. Zero augment 140. Yeah, you're working on the wizard. Yeah, that's fine. I'm 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 just basically competing against my season 32. So I'm ahead of the pace of my season 32 anyways. Like my season 32 augmented by like GR 135. Done. In season 32 I augmented after I completed my 135. Yeah. So I'm like ahead of the pace by a lot too because in season 32 I think now in season 32 though I did my I mean, it's in the logs anyways. It's in the logs. So if you scroll down in my profile section, the season 32 panel, there's a Google Doc document that has uh basically all my clears, just about like 95% of them. In that Google Doc, there's like 95% of the season 32 stuff. So you can see like my progression of the season 32 as well. I'm actually like right now the 140 is slowing me back down a little bit, but in terms of the pace, because the group play helped so much in the beginning, then I'm ahead of the pace already. But in terms of the GR, like quote unquote unlocking or the step by step, I went really fast because I just did 1 1 1 1 1 1 4. Yeah, so I didn't have to like do any quote unquote fishing. It was like pretty chill, and I didn't even use Valas, by the way. Like at first, I didn't use Valas because I didn't have a Vala one. I was using a bad one, a bad Bariza the whole time until the I was preparing for the 140. So I prepared like the first Vala power one for the 140 because I know that my 140, the feeling from the 138, I needed a Vala one already for 140 onwards. So this is still a sad one, but it is what it is for now. Yeah. But my main gems were behind though. So my issue was that I was so far ahead with the 1 1 1 1 1 4, right? That my simplicity strength was only a 131, and then my Taeguk initially, even at the beginning of today, was only a 120, and then my trap was 118, and then yesterday because it was 131, 120, 118, I had 1528 twice, right? Because per screen of damage, had they been closer, I would have had a slightly better chance. It might have still been 1510, but it's still better than a 1528 had my gems been closer. But because my pacing was 1 1 1 1 1 4, right? 122, 125, 128, 131, 133, 135, 136, and 138, you know? Yeah, yeah. I'm just waiting for more primals because my altar isn't done yet either. From the first six, I just got like a really bad pair of Natalia pants, anyways, that I salvaged already. So I'm just waiting for myself to complete my like personal objective. Since I was so close already, I might as well just stall myself a little bit and complete my personal objective, which is 0 augment, 0 potion power, GR 140. I'm gonna I'm just gonna do that and then I'm gonna augment. As soon as I as soon as I get that done, I'm gonna augment. Well, I mean, there's two options. I might even have time to rank up some of the whispers before I augment. So we will see. So I may actually have some like additional stats on each of the whisper. But yeah, I want my 0 augment 140 done. So I'm just working on paragons while I rank these gems closer. Because normally when I push, right? Normally when I push, I also yeah, that would be nice. Exactly. It's just a personal objective. I might as well do it. I'm already not able to do end of page one anyways. I might as well just get my personal objective done. But the other thing is that usually when I push also, I want to be ranking up my gem like at the same time. So like let's say it's a GR 140, I would have preferred the simplicity to be like 139 or higher. Or at least around the 138 basically. Like at least one of the gem should be as close to the tier that I'm doing. At least one of them. It doesn't have to be all three. It's nice to have all three, but the point of pushing for me is to rank up or try to even go against the grain of the 60%, to actually make use of the 60%. Otherwise, if you're pressing something else, you might as well press that something else as a group, right? So, I mean, for non-SSF anyway. So my jamming style is a quote unquote SSF playing style. Of course, using an S tier build, but in a sense, I'm not using an S tier build, but the way I play my gem ranking in pushing is that I want to press my gem while I'm pushing, like the main gem. The excitement is both to press the 60% at Urshi when it's actually successful, then it double up the effort and the time that you spent, or else you would easily in non-SSF to just do group play and get the early 100% out of the way until later on you still click the 60% anyway. So no matter what, you'll reach the 60% anyway. You might as well do the 60% during the push. And that's like my kind of like idea about the 60% concept. So yeah, that's why I'm also practicing now and balancing them. And here we go. So 131. Since since my gems are like basically 131, I'm gonna do a 131 so that I can click on these as well. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, for once, right? This is like two of the seasons where God DH is actually able to be in a group. But yeah, as a DPS or one of the DPS. All right, 131. Such a bad monster type. Nearly took it out without the Oculus disappearing. Yeah. Yes. Yep. For sure. Wiz might be my next one. I mean, I'm working on my God DH first. That's usually how I do anyways. Just like for example in Angelic season, I work on my strafe impale until I get like walled due to my Paragon issue that I always have. Then I go to the Wave of Light after. So like for me, once I complete the God DH, then I'll go to the Wizard. If I choose to do so. Because I always play well, DH and Wizard. It's kind of like it's not even about like this season specifically. I always end up playing that because I enjoy doing the Tower set dungeon. Except sometimes of the silly worm, but generally I enjoy Tower Rasha. Especially the set dungeon. I find it like quite chill, basically. Outside of the two worms, two of the several, because sometimes they're just like annoying where I move too quickly. And this mob set in this 131 is terrible. %58 first pylon. Really? Like a 99? Okay. Oh. Some monster had to die at max range. Really? Oh, come on. Wow. Couldn't even balance them. I might as well clicked on the other ones. But,
The blood
oh well.
runs true within you.
514 exactly.
Want to see what you'll get? What a steal. What a steal. Fortune favors the bold. What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
Wow. Wow, Kadala, wow. Alright, so... Well, the 131 wasn't so lucky. Well, what does that mean? When the 131 doesn't work, go up. This electrified is gonna be painful. You're laughing, right? Yeah, I know, it's really funny. When the 131 is bad, go up. It's like the opposite. You would think to go downwards. Nope. It's not how it works. Okay, a shield. So it's ghosts. Where are the elites, aside from that ghosts? Are there, like, no elites whatsoever? This shield is so boring then. Where are the elites at? This shield is so boring.
I'm still waiting. I'm injured.
Ugh. I played that Oculus Ring as though I had the shield, by the way.
Ready yet. I must heal.
Okay, that's bad. Okay.
Need more time.
There was like, I'm trying to collect gather the elites together, but there's like no elites.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Oh, the elite was just a little further away. Shielding.
I'm still waiting.
Don't shield. Don't shield, thank you.
Need more time. You won't survive that. Not
Okay,
ready
my
yet.
shield is almost done too. Okay, gotta repair.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Oh, there was another Oh, are those just the minions?
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Probably the ghost's minion. Yep. Hour to end.
I'm still waiting.
It might not even be. Oof. Man. Do I have enough on this floor? Maybe it's a 99%.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Do you want more?
There we go.
I'm still waiting.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Okay.
You have triumphed.
Done. Of course, an Oryx.
What do you need?
There's no set items.
Let's see the
Wow. Come on. There we go. The simplicity wanted to work. Okay.
Returning to town.
The ancients would be proud.
My respect.
Let's extract that for fun. Okay, so simplicity is going up. Well, $133 it is then.
You ready? Then your trial.
Not ready yet.
No enemies.
I'm still waiting.
I don't really like this elite, but we'll see how hurt it is. Yep, I knew it was a bad one just from
Not ready yet.
how it felt.
I'm still waiting.
And it didn't even follow. Really? Can't even see me behind the wall.
Need more time.
It's like sleeping behind a wall.
I'm still waiting.
That was just a taste.
Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time.
No enemies again.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Ah, can't be bothered with those two. Another yellow elites.
I'm still waiting.
You won't survive that.
Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Oculus ring. Bye bye. Too many yellow
Not ready
elites.
yet.
Sweet revenge.
I'm still waiting.
This 133 is annoying.
Not ready yet.
finally a blue, but it's a painful-ish blue.
I'm still waiting.
Your fear betrays you.
This 133 is way tougher than the 133 I did earlier yesterday. But again, my progress is like so far ahead of the pylon. Basically, I pushed the pylon far away already. Aside from the 20 earlier channeling, but I'm pushing the next pylon.
I'm still waiting.
This is the end of the floor.
Need more time.
Do you want more?
This is better.
How satisfying. Need more time.
You know what's funny is that at this rate of going up and up and up, I might even reach my 140 by accident.
Sweet revenge.
I'm still waiting.
Wasn't looking at the map again.
Need more time.
Channeling and speed. What a 133.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
I learned much from that.
Need more time.
Really? Another... There's like not enough blue
Feel my
elites.
wrath.
I'm still waiting.
Oh. There's a blue, but it's not the monster type that I enjoy playing against.
Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more
I
time.
am wounded.
That was not very funny.
Your fear betrays you.
I'm still waiting.
Ah. I couldn't... Oh no. I was trying to get away from the 99%.
Need more time. Not ready yet. You have trust.
Alright.
I'm here to help. I need to go back.
Ridiculous.
I grant you the power of your ancestors.
My respect.
I got both the... Well, different barb weapons. Each time. Slowing down now.
Enemies over
I'm
Blue
still
to start.
waiting.
That's better.
Not ready
Oculus
yet.
Ring, number 2. Bye-bye. Ah, spoke too soon.
Need more time.
No, that's a Juggernaut, right?
I'm still waiting.
Yep. It is.
I have more control now.
I'll use this Oculus Ring a little bit.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
The next Oculus Ring.
I need healing.
Not ready yet.
It's getting very hot because the other elite followed. Because I was kiting it.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Nice Oculus Ring here. The blue's down.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Just making sure. Ah. The channeling strikes again.
Need more time.
Feel my wrath.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
That was just a taste.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Huh. Both back-to-back GRs.
Need more time.
Speed channeling, channeling speed.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Not. Oh no. The super painful rift.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Sweet revenge.
Need more time.
Soul Lashers is what I'm referring to.
I'm still waiting.
Soul Lashers in mass en masse is really crazy.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Nice, just. Can I add a shield pylon or something?
Need more time.
Vengeance!
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Oh, they have shielding. That's not fair.
I'm still waiting.
Bleed, you filth!
Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Okay, 100.
Not ready yet.
Spinners, of course.
Darkness awaits you!
I mean, Barisa freezes still,
I'm still waiting.
like, challenging the Barisa. Oh, thanks for teleporting here.
Time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Oh, right.
I'm
I
overburdened.
haven't spent.
What do you need?
Well, that delayed things.
Not your worst idea. Not quite.
Fortune
Alright,
favors the bold.
continue
You
pants.
come back again. That will look nice on you. You look like you could use a new item. What a steal. See you soon. Fortune favors the bold. See you soon. Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back? Good to see you.
I need to go back.
Okay.
You have proven yourself worthy of your blood.
Well done.
Nice paragons. Okay, so at least now I have one at 135, so it's sitting there. These are falling behind again, so I think I don't have to go up this time. I'll just stay at 134.
Are you ready? Then your trial
I'm still waiting.
Monster type is
Not
horrible.
ready yet.
Wow. Real horrible.
Time. I'm still waiting.
Of course. It had to be a juggernaut.
Need more time.
I was killing the minions anyways. Alright, I've got the minions. Double yellow elite. Bye bye. Speed, even better.
Need more time.
So many yellow elite packs. Let's get out of this floor. This 134 is too slow.
I'm still waiting.
Wow. So many yellow elite packs. I guess I can play here.
Your fear betrays you.
Not ready yet. I've become more formidable. I'm still waiting.
Wow, never ending yellow elite packs.
Your fear betrays you.
Alright, bye bye. That floor was horrible. Yeah, there we go. At least this is better. I mean, still, Lakuni Huntresses are the problem, but still better than the other one.
Darkness awaits you.
I mean, I still broke even by selectively playing the previous floor, so
Need more time.
come on. Give me some blue elite packs. I mean, I probably skipped one, but
Not ready yet.
the other floor was just horrible.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Okay, what's my pylon help gonna be soon? Ouch.
Need more time.
Really?
I'm still waiting.
Oh, right, because I got a speed earlier. I was just thinking, I was just like, I skipped the other floor so much that I just didn't want to play anything, and then I realized, oh yeah, I had a speed pylon earlier.
Sweet revenge.
And this is very hot
I'm
with the
injured.
electrified.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Shielding blue is time waste, but at least it's a blue.
Need more time.
Do I have enough Oculus Ring for this? Maybe not because of the fire chains.
I'm still waiting.
Ah, more blue, thank you.
Not ready yet.
Darkness awaits you!
Need more time.
See a missile dampening up ahead. I hope it's an easy missile dampening, that'll be great.
Not ready yet.
Feel my wrath!
Is it an easy one or a difficult one? It's like an easy one.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not
Speed
ready.
and channeling again. Wow. I mean, periodically I get a conduit at the end, but I kind of want my conduit to be in the middle.
Not ready yet.
Almost.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Shield. Okay.
Need more time.
Come on. Ah, just
Not ready yet.
outside of the. Maybe this one will be fine. Oh, nope, it's not.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
You have triumphed. I'm here to help. Let's see what we can do.
I need to go back.
Nice! Finally, in a row.
I
Okay,
grant you the
second gem
power
caught up.
of your ancestors.
Well done.
That's good. Finally. Yeah, nice, thank you. Yep. Finally. Those fails were pretty rough. Nice tries on the shoulder, but it's not. I'll just keep a tanky version in case, but it's not much. That was pretty good. The upgrades there. So now 135 and 135, and then this fell behind. So you know what that means.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well
Ouch.
Not ready yet.
The nice, okay, desolate sands, but
I'm still waiting.
Do you want
I need
more?
more time.
all right. See a blue.
I'm still waiting.
Use this Oculus ring a little bit. Very
Not
painful.
ready yet. I'm still waiting. I need more time.
Oculus ring.
Not ready yet.
Oculus ring, bye bye.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Uh oh,
I need
that's
more
not a good
time.
elite pack.
I must heal. Your
Not ready
fear
yet.
betrays you.
I knew something was up with that
I need more time.
elite pack. Channeling again.
I'm still waiting.
The game is just
You won't survive that.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. I need more time.
Vengeance!
Not ready yet. I need more time. I'm still waiting.
Bleed, you filth!
Not ready yet. I need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I need more time. I'm still waiting.
all right. Let's see.
I need more time.
Is there any more density? Okay.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Darkness awaits you!
ring.
Not ready yet.
Bye.
Need more time.
That was the hot elite there. Let's get that with the shield.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Oculus ring, one down. Sadly, this is going to be mistimed again.
Need more time.
Of course.
Not ready yet.
Maybe just enough
Get
for...
accustomed to that. Need more time.
You won't survive.
Gust. Nice.
Not ready
I mean,
yet.
there's still the exit. Probably had enough on from the exit spot. A one floor desolate sands. That's pretty
I'm
cool.
still waiting.
Not so much of how I explored the map,
Need
but
more time.
a one floor desolate sands is pretty nice.
You have triumphed.
Right, Scream. That's the first one of the day, I think. Because usually when I get a Petra Scream, I'll drag it
What do you need?
into... Nice! Yes! Okay. Of course. Of course.
Returning to town.
Now that one is always falling behind.
I require a new skill.
I grant you the power of your ancestors.
My respect.
1250. Nice number. Thank you. That's a lot of paragons.
You look like you could use a new item. Do come back again. Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back? You look like you could use a new item. What a steal. Well, isn't that nice?
That was pretty good paragoning, right? I am gonna be right back. Gonna go to the bathroom. I think it's a good time to take a short break from that. Stand up a bit. After what, almost 2.5 hours? Yep, let's stand up a little bit. I've been playing those, you know, higher and higher and higher GRs for no apparent reason, right? It's not just simple speeds or something like that. So it's time to take a short break. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I think it might be time to just chill 135 and probably go elevator downwards now. As soon as the Taeguk is caught up, it's time to elevator downwards, I think. And then I get to prepare another gem, I think. Maybe even some of the whispers. I might as well click the whispers while I'm at it. The only thing is whether I want to rank up a different gem now, because I have to prepare for group play as well. I mean, I have to prepare a Zeiss and a Stricken. Uh, but at the same time, I might want to prepare the augment gems instead. Let's see. What is a good ancient to augment? Probably the gloves for sure. The new braces for sure. The amulet for sure. The pants for sure, and the boots for sure. So I think I want some 130 augments at least, because if I'm already doing 0 augment close to 140, and this season you can just do the 125 like nothing, you might as well press the whispers as well. So once my Taeguk is caught up, then it's time to click on something else. Alright, 135, Empower. So going back downwards now, because there's no point wasting more time. It's time to stay 135 and below now. I mean, sure, if I want to go up, I will be ranking the simplicity. Like, that's only if I go up. If I go up, I'm gonna go up for the simplicity. Like, at this point, it's not about balancing the other two anymore. It's about raising my one of the main gems close enough to 140. So I either go downwards or I go upwards and work on the simplicity strength. That's the thing. So once the Taker is done, we'll see. We'll find out. But I think it's better for me to work on the whispers. Because what I like to do with the whispers, by the way, is I have a traditional augmenting tier list system where the longer I use an item to keep, the higher the augment away from the baseline augment. So obviously the baseline is 125. But the longer I know that I'm going to keep using that same item, the more it's going to be not a simple 125 unless it's hardcore where you want to augment ASAP because, if you're using the main gear, you might as well be more tanky on the main gear. But on softcore, it depends on your timing. If I'm already delaying my augments as well, there's no point to augment everything just from on the baseline, knowing that I'm already playing, let's say GR130s. I might as well click the whispers before augmenting them. That's the basically that's the other more easier way to explain. But my playstyle of augmenting is that it depends on the longevity of my item. And then the next degree is the perfection of the item. So the longer I use an item, it's definitely a 130. The more perfect of the item, then it's like this season it might even be a 135 augment. Now, if it's like super perfect, then depending on the Paragon when I'm there, if I somehow delay that item, it would be a 140 augment. If the item is like a perfect piece. So my augment style is basically uh the longevity of an item being used to appreciate the item, basically, and not just treating it like a normal ancient. Because the baseline 125 is like you can augment any ancient that you're gonna use, right? So to be thankful for the nice ancient, you want to give it a better augment. It's like when your friend does you a favor, right? You want to appreciate it. So anyway, let's clear out this Taeguk away from this bad number, and then we'll work on some of the whispers, preparing for the future augmentation after my zero augment 140 whenever it's done. And while I'm doing that, I'm gaining paragons as well. So I'm like basically the power will spike later as I'm working on paragons. And I'm using this per keystone paragons, by the way. Like it is slow. These runs are slow, but per keystone, it's insane. Because until later, right? Until later, guess what? You're not going to be able to use per keystone to gain the paragons. It's per closing to gain the paragons. I mean, sure, now it's still closing, but wait till you get to the paragons that you actually play the closing rather than, you know, at the early paragon where you actually don't need to close as fast. Because later on you actually will be closing like, 125s like a lot later. Like down the road, you're gonna close like three 125s super fast to only gain so much. But for right now, per keystone, if you can gain just like what I was doing, right? Gaining 5 per, that's nice. Wait till you can't get 5 per later. Then you start spending the keystones even faster, which is the closing. So it sounds weird, but later on, you're going to close faster. Early on, you can close a little slower. All right, 135.
I'm still waiting.
Base piece is nice. Whopping horrors, basically.
Not ready yet.
Ooh. Almost didn't see that grotesque. The only downside is that this is only a Hell Rift, so it's not gonna sustain on the monster type. Ooh,
I'm still waiting.
painful. I see a second elite, I think. Second blue.
Not ready yet.
Survive that.
I feel more
Man, this Walder is... Ah, I'm getting played. Uh-oh. I'm getting played by the Oculus rings, and this ghost is very painful.
You won't survive that.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Okay, at least I got the...
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Really? This is a waste of Transformers.
Not ready yet.
This minions are painful though.
Need more time.
And a walling again.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Your fear betrays you.
Need more time.
This season the spinners are easy, but still, I don't like spawning them.
I'm still waiting.
Uh-oh. Power and Grotesque, they don't match.
Not ready yet.
Darkness awaits you.
Need more time.
Another wall. The only good news is that
Not ready yet.
this power pylon is basically speeding up my whole 135. It started off really slow.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Your fear betrays you.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Oh.
That was
Bad
just a
elite.
taste.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
I mean, if it singled out itself, that's great.
That
Not
was
ready
just
yet.
a taste.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Oh. That Grotesque, the remainder Grotesque was...
I'm still waiting.
Yikes.
Not ready yet.
Your fear
I'm still
betrays
waiting.
you.
Alright, I don't need that elite. Beat to end.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
So messy.
Darkness awaits you.
I'm still waiting.
This monster type is slowing back down again.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
The Rift Guardian has come.
Oh, I haven't seen you in a while.
Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. You have triumphed.
Ooh.
What do you need?
Yes! It's the helmet! Please! Thank you. Please be good. Please be a good helmet. Please be a good helmet. Yes! It's okay. It's alright. Good. Good. Yes! My first usable Primal! Top it up with the upgrades here. Nice! Ah,
I need to go back.
I tried on that one.
You have proven yourself worthy of your...
I have more control now.
There we go. Nice. I have my health pool then. It's awesome. First usable one. But then now my resistances are all over the place. Poison is the highest
I require a new
now.
skill.